I want to talk about the Netflix show Sense8. I really loved that show. A lot of the initial reviews said that it was slow, and the problem I have with those initial reviews is that they were only rating it on the first 3 episodes rather than the entire show as a whole. And yes, I will admit the first 3 episodes are a little bit slow, but that is because you're diving into a very complicated world and they're explaining a lot of things to you, and there's a lot of story and character development in those first 3 episodes. But by the time you hit episode 4, things really start to pick up. Also with Sense8, if you're not paying attention, you can get lost very easily. It's one of those shows that you actually have to pay attention to, and you can't just kind of be doing other things at the same time as watching the show. You have to be just sitting there and watching the show. At first glance, the show kind of seems like it was made so that it could kind of include everyone, because there is representation of all the major ethnicities as well as sexualities. But the show is so much more than that. I think because of the level of representation that Sense8 has is why a lot of people hated the show. Sense8 centers around 8 main characters. The premise of the show is that these 8 characters are connected in some way and they can use the skill sets of the other characters. So for example, if you have someone that is a good thief, and then you have someone that is a good fighter, and then you have someone that is like a good driver. Now if the thief is stealing things and then all of a sudden he has to fight a bunch of security guards because they don't want him to be stealing, well then he can use the skill set of the fighter, and then when he needs to get away, he can now use the skill set of the driver. And that is basically like the simplest way to explain kind of how Sense8 works. The story follows the group of 8 as they live their lives and as they try to survive, because there is someone that is trying to kill them because of their unique skill set. And that's really all I can say, because anything more would be spoilers. Sense8 was created by the Wachowskis. The Wachowskis are the people that created The Matrix, one of my like all-time favorite movies. Also from The Matrix is Cypher. He's in the show as well. And so is Martha from Doctor Who. And there are so many other actors from other Wachowski movies that are in the show as well. The action scenes were so well done, especially some of the fight scenes. Those were so cool to watch. I really hope they do a second season because I really love this show. I would rate this show 9 out of 10. Yes, this show is very story heavy, but it is very good. The only strange thing that I found about Sense8 is that they used slow motion a little bit too much for my liking, but that's just me nitpicking. In the comments below, let me know. Have you watched Sense8? What do you think of it? And that sums up this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. Don't forget to have an epically awesome day. Bye!